Live from the Iowa State Fair, this is KCCI 8 News.
It is so loud that I was barely able to hear our cue. You guys are doing awesome. Welcome back to another edition of the KCCI 8 News live from the Mid-American Energy Stage here during the Iowa State Fair. I'm Ben Kaplan alongside Stacey Forrest and Jason Sudeiko.
That's right. Who out there has fair fever? Woo! I don't think there's a cure for it, so we're just all going to suffer together. Well, here's another reason to get excited. Free CBS swag. Who's excited for that? Can't go wrong with some free stuff. We're giving it out to our live audience today and tomorrow.
We love free stuff at the State Fair.
Turn it right
There
side
you go.
up. There we
Upside
go.
down. That's right. Now, as summer wraps up, we are starting the countdown to fall premiere week on CBS, which begins October 13th here on KCCI. So it'll be time to get ready to settle in and watch your favorite TV episodes.
And we have a lot of good programming coming your way again starting on October 13th. We got premieres of Tracker, Matlock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Papa's House, NCIS Origins, The Summit, and Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage.
Love, a lot of good shows.
A lot of
Now,
shows.
let's get back to the free stuff because we love the free stuff at the State Fair. KCCI and CBS want to make our audience here at this show more comfortable. So today and tomorrow, the first 250 people in our audience will receive one of these special seat pads.
And again,
Right there.
How cool is that? All as a reminder that in just a few weeks, it will be time to get comfortable and settle in for fall premiere week. That's October 13th.
And this is the last day to vote, by the way. Moving on to last day to vote for your favorite out of the top 3 new fair foods. You can cast your vote on the Iowa State Fair's website or app through midnight tonight. And boy, do we have a food for you to check out.
I was trying to follow my nose because my eyes weren't working too well there. I was like, where is this? Oh, it's right here. This looks unbelievable. The funnel cake burger is new this year, and it made the runner-up list.
Oh, take a look. It's a burger topped with bacon and queso, sandwiched between 2 beautiful funnel cakes. Isn't that lovely? Oh, yeah.
Glorious.
That's right. Jada Smith is here to share the dish with us today. So, Jada, how'd you come up with this idea?
As a kid, my dad was at the Iowa State Fair, and he came up with the idea and never went with it. And I was at work one day this winter, and I thought I should add something new, so why not try the funnel cake burger? It's 2 of my favorite items. So I submitted my application, and they accepted it, and then I got in the top 11.
It smells delicious. Tell us what people can expect when they take a big bite into this.
Messy, a little salty, and a little sweet.
That sounds perfect
Yeah,
fair food to me,
absolutely.
right?
That's a balance. Now, where do we find this beautiful burger?
At Jada Concessions, we are over by the Susan Knapp stage.
And if somebody wants to buy this, how much is it going to cost them?
It's $20.
Okay,
It's
funnel
gorgeous.
cake burger right here. Again, one of the top 11 foods at the Iowa State Fair. Smells delicious. Thank you so much for being here. Jason has a very special birthday guest to help him today to do our weather. Jason.
Yeah, we have got a crew with us today, and I got to ask you, sir, what is your name?
Alex Avant.
I hear it's a pretty important day. What day is this for you?
My birthday.
Hey! That's a happy birthday. Happy birthday. Where are you from?
Iowa.
Ooh, the whole state. I like it. You're claiming the whole thing. What's your favorite kind of weather?
Summer.
Okay. What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Nina Perez.
Nice. Where are you from?
I'm from Des Moines, Iowa.
There we go. What's your favorite kind of weather?
I like cold weather.
Like blizzards and stuff?
Not blizzards, just like fall weather.
Okay, bonfire weather. I like it. Okay, so we have got some weather on the way. Can you show us what we got going on? Put them up and shake them. Okay, let's take those temperatures, slap them on the board. Let's show everybody what it's going to be like tonight and tomorrow. Oh yeah, put them on there wherever you want. Sky's the limit, literally. We got 80s tomorrow. And it's going to storm again. I'm so sorry. I know. Bringer of bad news, but that's okay. We've got more up on stage with Stacey. Stacey's got a guest for us. Who we talking to?
Oh, we got a couple of adorable guests,
gosh.
and yeah, super cute. You know, Iowa State Fair features animals. I would love it if we could give a round of applause to the kids who take care of these animals, the parents who support the kids. It's a lot of work. It's really a lot of work. So thank you guys for doing what you do. Cuddles and Snuggles Chore Time gives families a chance to help with morning chores, wake up the baby animals, and check out the behind-the-scenes action in the Animal Learning Center.
Oh my gosh, it is so neat. It is hosted by the Southeast Polk FFA. It's for families who have ever wondered what it takes to take care of animals like this. We have FFA students, Olivia and Braden, with us, and along with two special guests too, one of which is very vocal today. Olivia, who are we hearing from that's making all of this noise?
This is Millie.
Oh, oh, there we go. Right on cue. Good job. Whoa.
Well, Braden, what are some of the chores that people can help with?
People can help with feeding the cattle hay, feed. We feed the goats the same thing. Feed the chickens their feed, and just they help out with everything that we do, and it kind of helps out because it speeds up the chore time for us.
Yeah, there's a lot of chores to do.
And what kind of chores and what kind of animals? I guess you just answered the chores, but what kind of animals can people see?
They can see sheep, goats, chickens, ducks, and some bottle calves.
And what about chore times? When does chore time happen?
In the morning, we started at 7 a.m., and it lasts till about 9 a.m. whenever we open. And then we start normally at 7 p.m. at night, and we get done around 8:30.
I'm sorry, I just can't get over the, and I should, right? You're like, who's the new guy to Iowa? Here, right here. It's getting a kick out of it. It's so cute, though. All right, what if people want to go ahead and take part? What do they have to do in coming down and seeing this, the Animal Learning Center and the chores and snuggle time? Just head on down, right?
Well,
there you go.
You have to sign up. There is a sign up.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we are located north of the pork tent, if you're wondering where that is.
And is there a cost?
To sign up for the Cuddles and Snuggles? Yeah, there's a cost. I can't remember how much it is because Emily sets up all that stuff, but yeah.
But it's a fundraiser for the Southeast Polk FFA.
Yeah, it's to help support our chapter so we can do fun things like this.
And it sounds like it's $40 for a family of 6. I mean, but come on, right? Look, you get to hang out with this little guy, here. I can't find anything bad with that.
That's right.
I want you to come on down, too.
Olivia and Aiden, thank you so much for joining us. Let's hear it for the Southeast Polk FFA. Our fun at the Iowa State Fair continues right after this break.
Live from the Iowa State Fair, this is KCCI 8 News.
Welcome back. KCCI is live from the Mid-American Energy Stage at the Iowa State Fair. The State Fair Hat Parade took place earlier this morning with 10 people showing off their creatively decorated hats. I'm joined now by Sandy Burns, the organizer, and 2 of the other participants. Sandy, thanks for joining us today. Can you tell me why you got involved in organizing the hat parade?
Years ago, there was a hat contest. The people retired. I came down for the hat contest and nobody was there. So I went right straight to administration and I said, got to bring it back. So we brought it back as a parade because we didn't know how many people would show up. But it worked out.
How many people would you say you had?
Well, we had 10, but we hope to have 3 times that many next. A lot of people have told us they are going to come.
That's amazing. And I'm just looking at your hats right now, and honestly, I can't tell if I'm hungry, if I'm jealous, or if I'm inspired. I mean, I'm literally getting a little bit of everything right now. Can you tell me about your hat? I think you have just about every food group represented up there.
I have important one. I have a cherry pie.
There you go.
To me, the state fair is all about competition, so I wanted to have a pie to represent that.
That's amazing. And you won first place, is that right?
Of course.
That's amazing. Congrats. Can we give a round of applause? Woo! So tell me a little bit about yours. You got like a boot going on up there. We got some flowers. I think there's an aroma generally.
I go to Arizona in the wintertime and I love to line dance, and that's my theme.
Well, it looks absolutely perfect. And you have got all the flags and all the flowers. Can you tell me a little bit about yours?
I have a heritage hat. The hat was a surprise to me. It showed up in some of our family collection. And so I decided it looked kind of Scandinavian, and we have a lot of Swedish in our background. So I took the hat and put all the ribbons on it to represent all the countries that came from Europe and everywhere else that are composed of our family.
That's amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. You guys look absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Ben's on stage with our next guest.
Yeah, we've been marveling at those hats since we got here this afternoon. They are beautiful, that's for sure. All right, we've got our Iowan of the day with us. This is 17-year-old Tate Giesman. 17, man. Gosh, right? And already earning Iowan of the day. Well, what's the honor meant to you?
I've been camping at the Iowa State Fair ever since I was a baby, so it's quite an honor and a privilege to be here.
And you're from Bellevue over on the east side, correct?
That is correct, right between Dubuque and Davenport on the Mississippi River.
Right on the Mississippi, all right. What has been your favorite part about being so active and helping folks in your community?
I would say my favorite part of volunteer work is just getting to meet new people and the relationships you get to build. At the end of the day, the people you're around, it's really what it's all about. That's what matters. So the relationships I've built is kind of what I'm most proud of, I would say, I guess.
Very cool. Yes, that deserves a round of applause. You're also a student representative on the school board. What's that kind of entail? Like, do you talk to the student body and then bring their concerns to the school board?
I started kind of over the summer, so I haven't had that student interaction yet, but I've been attending the I've been attending the board meetings regularly, putting in my input, and I feel like I view things as most students would, so a lot of students, I try to make it so that they feel comfortable enough to approach me if they have concerns, but I try just to be their voice and make sure that the student's voice actually gets heard in today's world, I guess, maybe.
Well, absolutely makes sense. And one of the parts I love about this job is meeting young people like you that I look up to and find as an inspiration. And I want you to tell folks what you're going to be doing after you get done with school.
I'm going to be joining the United States Marine Corps. I'm actually in the delayed entry program as of May of 2024. But
Tate, it's been an honor. Appreciate you. Congrats on being Iowan of the day. We're going to send it now to Jason, who's got to look at our forecast. Jason?
Yeah, and we got a busy forecast ahead of us tonight. I'm sure you guys have heard we've got chances for storms tonight. You guys came during the best part of the day, I got to tell you that. It might be a little bit hot out there, but that heat as we head in towards the evening and overnight is going to brew some storms for us. That highest likelihood for anything severe looking to be on that southwestern quadrant of the state, and there is even an isolated to scattered tornado risk. Could see a few of them down just east of Omaha. So could be a busy night for us. If you got plans to be outside, make sure that you're staying weather aware out there. Your forecast for the night. Again, I've got us with chances for showers and thunderstorms as we head later on into the evening. Really, though, leading up to around 8, maybe even 9 o'clock, won't be too bad as we're planning on getting those storms at least in the metro a little bit later. If you're western portions of the state, of course, that'll be there a little bit quicker for you. Looking at your 3-day forecast for the fair as we head through the next few days, chances for storms on Thursday as well. Going to be a little bit more hit or miss if we do see those fire. Friday and Saturday, they'll looking absolutely wonderful. We're in the middle 80s with sunny skies. Looking at your super Doppler right now, we are clouded over. And we're still dealing with some showers through northern portions of the state where it's been raining and cloudy for much of the day out there as they've been seeing that rain since this morning. And you look statewide, got to keep an eye on that area to the southwest. You can see that that has totally cleared out. And that's going to continue to juice the atmosphere and give us the instability that we'll need for some of those storms to fire. So as we go hour by hour here for you, you'll continue to see the storms fire up and race their way into that southwestern edge of the state. You can see, though, that's not going to be until later tonight. So I think most people at the fair will be safe. You want to, of course, keep your eye on your KCCI app for any alerts that are issued. But as we head into tomorrow, that line races to the east. And then tomorrow, more clouds, an isolated shower or thunderstorm here or there. There is some potential, some southeastern portions of the state could again be under the gun for some strong to severe storms, with the main threats being damaging winds as well as large hail. Rain tracker coming up on 1 inch, maybe 2 inches for some locations that are hit by some of the stronger storms. So could be a soggy day for some, soggy night for some of us. Tomorrow, though, looking dry. Temperatures in the middle 80s as we see some peaks of sunshine out there. We do have a weather impact night tonight, though. Again, we issue that when we think weather could be impactful for folks across the state. But as we head into the day tomorrow, we're back up into the middle 80s. It's going to start to feel a little bit juicy out there. And we look at the weekend, though. Skies clearing out, temperatures in the middle 80s. We got a quiet stretch of weather that's going to be with us clear through the middle of next week.
All right, thank you, Jason. You know, there are a lot of fabulous performers at the Iowa State Fair, and I'm so excited to have this talented performer on stage with us today. Please welcome Garrett Spear and his drummer, Ethan Miller.
How we doing, everybody? Feeling good out
there? Garrett, where are you from?
I'm from Fort Myers, Florida originally, but I've been in Nashville for 10 years now. So.
And what got you started in music?
So I started playing music when I was in church when I was about 8 years old, 9 years old. And when I started becoming, getting in high school and stuff, I started falling in love with country music, and I wanted to be a rock star. But I started writing my voice. It came out more country, so moved to Nashville and pursued my dreams. Been there for 10 years now.
Being a country star isn't too darn bad, is it?
It's not bad.
You're going to play for us today?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to let you take it away.
Awesome.
Garrett Spear, ladies and gentlemen.
So a side note on this song, I want to dedicate this song. I lost one of my best friends. He used to go on the road with me this year, and he'd travel around with us and write songs together. We wrote many, many songs together, and this is a song that we kind of did that blew up on Spotify pretty well, and I want to dedicate this to Sam Johnson. The song's called Fixin' To. Came here tonight to get over somebody. What about you? Between your nails and hammering them back now. Maybe you are too. There's 100 ways with this 100 proof. Get you feeling brand new. You look like you need another round. 'Cause I'm fixing 2 shots in the dark from a little black label, till there's nothing left to spin you around this dance floor for a song or 2. Let the light of the neon moon get you in a getting over him mood. There's more than one broken heart in this room, so I'm fixing to. I see your friends have already started working on it, giving that look and pointing at us. Yeah, I bet they're talking about this is what you need. Am I using you? Are you using me? Do you want to see where this thing leads? 'Cause I'm fixing 2 shots in the dark from a little black label till there's nothing left to do. Spin you around this dance floor for a song or 2. Let the light of the neon moon get you in a gear and over him move. There's more than one broken heart in this room, so I'm fixing to.
We love it. Welcome back. We are live from the Mid-American Energy Stage. We felt the energy today. Now tonight's grandstand act is the one and only Motley Crue.
Man, that's cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Motley Crue. This is crazy. The heavy metal rock band, they've been together for more than 40 years. They've sold more than 100 million records worldwide. The show starts at 8, and if you still want to go, tickets are available on the Iowa State Fair's website.
And our final guest today is Hannah Sutton. She's a backup dancer to Motley Crue, and I know, right? Nice. By the way, she's also a graduate of Ankeny High School. All right.
Oh, there you go. We just cheered for her, but let's hear it for Hannah Sutton again. Woo! Hannah, how did you get this gig with Motley Crue?
Well, I auditioned and they picked me.
There you go. How do you go from Ankeny, Iowa to performing with one of the biggest rock bands in the world?
So I moved to Los Angeles in 2015, and I've been dancing professionally since then. And I just got myself into the rooms and networking that I needed to get the connections. And I had known the choreographer before. I worked with her on a previous job, and she thought I'd be perfect for the job. And so I auditioned, and I got it.
Way to go.
Yeah.
I'm just getting ready for the dance moves. I think we're going to be, so you guys.
Oh, yeah. You're going to show us some dance moves. Take it easy on us, Hannah. Okay.
Okay, I will. I will try. I will try.
Okay. Okay. What do we need to do?
Are we doing them now?
Yeah,
Okay.
do them now.
So we're doing some choreo from the iconic Girls, Girls, Girls.
Oh. Okay.
Ready?
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna do just an 8. We're just gonna do an 8 count. Don't worry, I'll take it easy on you.
Okay. What is an 8 count?
Just count to 8.
Okay, I
count
can
to 8. Okay. So you're gonna do left foot first.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I got it.
All right. One more rehearsal.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Ready?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little quick.
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We have time to try it one more time. Okay.
Ready? Ready?
All right.
Okay.
Redeeming yourself.
Tempo this time.
Who's
okay?
going to sing it? Who's going to sing?
Oh, let's get the crowd to do it.
Yeah? Ready? Almost good?
Do we know it? Okay.
All right, we'll just count it.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let me guess. We're not going to be signing up to go on tour with you guys anytime soon,
Not
are we?
anytime soon, I don't think. I'm sorry.
Speak for yourself. I'm ready to head out on the road. That was so much fun. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. All right. Did you guys have fun today? We had a blast with all of you. Motley Crue again tonight. Tickets still available. The KCCI 8 News at 5 starts right now.